Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, just got back from the other two grocery stores right now. We got done at, actually we had a bunch of errands we had to run. Went to Valley Produce, then we went to Aldi, then we ended up going to GNC, then we had to stop at CVS, then we went to Menards, and then to Starbucks. So finally back home, guys, after what felt like a very long time. But at Valley Produce we spent $25 and some change, and at Aldi we spent $27.25. So we ended up spending under 50 bucks over at these two stores. Spent just about $50 at what's that store, at Jewel yesterday, and Caputo's was like 20 something, I think I told you guys, or 30 maybe, or something like that, or maybe 20 something. And then at Menards we spent $17. So I think in total for everything ended up being you know, like close to $150, under $150 maybe, for all of everything that we got this weekend, which I thought was pretty good. So I will share Valley Produce with you guys, and Jewel, and then I do have the little bit from Menards, which we didn't get much stuff at all, so that's why there's not a lot to share with. But we spent $17 at Menards, and we got back $2 in rebate, so it was like pretty much 15 bucks over there. This on this side of the table was what we ended up getting over at Valley Produce. This was $25, almost even. We ended up getting two waters. Those were $1.99. Toilet paper was $4.99. We ended up getting Gala apples, which were like 50 or so cents a pound, like 40 something cents. This was just about $2 for 6 of those. We also got the Galas, and we got the Honey Crisp yesterday. Cilantro was like 30 something cents. The Emperor peaches, those were 88 cents per pound. I'm not sure how much that was, probably around a pound or under. And then the gold potatoes, the Yukon potatoes, they were 98 cents, I think, or 89 cents for a bag. So we got one of those, and then we got some, this is Swiss cheese. That was what we paid for it. It was $3.99 a pound. And then also the turkey breast, that's what we paid for it. It was $4.99 a pound. And then a couple snack things. We got some fruit grain bars. These were $1.66, I think. And they were 5 for $1, so $1.66. And then the family-sized Oreo cookies were $2.50 a pack. They were 5 for $2, which I thought for the family size is actually not that bad. Because normally the big size, or you know, the average normal size, are normally like, I get them on sale for like $1.99 or maybe $1.88. So this was still only for 50 cents more. You get more, you know, size wise. So pretty good price on that. So again, those ended up, that was 25 bucks for all that stuff. And then over at Aldi, we ended up spending again 27 for pretty much this stuff over here. We got 2 bags of green grapes, so we're 99 cents a pound. I got myself some hash browns. I'm not sure what those were, $2 or $3 maybe. Half and half, we ended up getting some of that. My mom needs this for making the potato soup that she's going to do, along with the bacon bits. It's like a loaded potato soup. We got orange juice for breakfast tomorrow. The everything bagels, because we're going to do bagels, or not do bagels, but I do bagels for my breakfast, either that or the hash browns. My dad's been eating bagels too this week. So and brioche buns, that's going to be for lunch, I think, today. My mom kind of had most of the stuff planned out for this week, so these are for lunch, and that's going to go with like the deli meat. And then the bread, just regular knock your sprouts off bread, which was close to sell by date, so it was actually half price, and I think it's normally like $3, so this was probably like $2 or something. And then also some French bread, that's to go with the soup. We could have probably made it, but it wasn't that bad of a price. I think it was only $1.19. And then asparagus risotto for myself for like lunches, that was like $2, I think they are, or $1 something. And then at Menards, this was the $17. Also included was that bag of birdseed that I'm gonna throw in that box of birdseed that needs to go out to the garage. But these were all 49 cents, I think, after rebate. They were 55 cents before. I ended up getting 8 in total, 4 different varieties. I got 2 of each. So 2 of the beef pasta. These are sort of like hamburger helper sort of thing. So just like sort of convenient if we have extra ground beef, or if I see ground beef on sale and I don't know what to do with it. Because I told you guys I was kind of running out of some like ground beef ideas for freezer dinners. So I can always just freeze the ground beef and then just set it aside to know that I'm going to use it for this. So it has like everything in there. And like I said, I kind of think it's the same thing. It's a pound of ground beef, hot water, and milk. And then again, you just do it in the pan and all that. So that's like a beef pasta. This is like a lasagna. This is a cheeseburger. And then this is also a cheesy tuna, just in case too, like an emergent, we'll have canned tuna. You know, this shouldn't take that long either. And I don't have to worry about defrosting like the ground beef. Then too, we also got 2 newspapers for the coupons, and then also some of these little like sticky things with like felt on them, because we're finishing now. My dad finally is home. We're gonna do the noodle board and finish that. We needed some like felt pads so that when we put it on there, it's not wood on that surface. It will just be the felt. So this was like $2 or $3 or something like that as well. So wow, guys, I think that's maybe one of the fastest videos I've ever done. It's only 6 minutes. Didn't take like 20 minutes like yesterday's video did too. So yeah, guys, and then like I was telling you guys too, my bangs are super short, so I've just been like pulling them back right now. Sort of. Kind of looks a little messy, a little crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna go get all this stuff put away, and then we're gonna see what projects we can't try and get to. Because again, we were working on the noodle board. I don't know if we're gonna try and get the garage like organized and cleaned up either too, because my dad has to clean out his truck, I think, and go through some of the stuff that's in there or something like that. So I know he has some time today where he has to kind of work on his own. I don't know how much help I can be organizing and cleaning his truck, his work truck. So yeah, anyways though, I am going to like I said, get this stuff put away, and then we'll see what we can't get to. But my dad ended up actually today, guys, he thought a venti was the medium size, and I just went along with it because I didn't actually know if it was venti or grande was the medium size. Normally when he gets up there, he's just like, yeah, the medium size. And so he thought that that's what it was. He went up there, ordered venti in everything that we ended up getting from Starbucks. So I've got a huge Starbucks coffee that will keep me going all day long. I only know that a tall is a small. And so I was like, yeah. Then he was like, oh, so venti's the medium size. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't really know. Sure. He sounded more confident than I did. And then ended up ordering everybody a large today. So my mom got a large iced tea. I got a large frappuccino. My dad's got a large frappuccino. It's kind of cold out right now. So this is gonna be a little unfortunate, but again, we've got some project stuff to go and get to outside. Well guys, I'm gonna go and take a shower and get to bed. All of that coffee, guys, holy cow. I ended up actually getting a window replaced today. I think I might have told you guys a couple of weeks ago. We ended up getting plexiglass to replace our garage window that broke several years ago. It was a really long time ago. My dad had just some like wood up in the window. It actually has 3 sections. The 2 on the side, the glass panes turn up, and the one in the middle was the one that was broken. So that's what we ended up replacing with the plexiglass. We got it all cut. My dad just cut it with a jigsaw because it's just like plastic, and then ended up putting just caulk in the window, kind of slid it into the groove that it was in originally, and just kind of like cleaned that out. Because there was like some stuff like sort of around in the window, so we got that put in, and then my dad and Jack actually went to go get their haircuts and ended up getting at Menards trim, so that we can put trim around in the window as well, because you can see like the caulk that we put in, just so that we could seal it all off and everything, but it's in there so it won't be going anywhere. The only thing is, again, we would just want to keep it kind of well, because like it didn't have, there was sort of like, it only at the top part there was a little bit of like plastic, not plastic, like sort of like rubber, I don't know what it would be called, the the framing part, sort of, I guess. But it's like plasticky rubber stuff, if that makes sense. My dad peeled it off, but then wasn't actually able to get it back in. It might have been because of how thick, like the plexiglass might have been thicker than what the glass was, or, you know, maybe something like that. Whatever. But we ended up, like I said, getting that. So we're just gonna make in a frame because it sits into the window, but then there's nothing that's on the exterior parts that's kind of helping to keep it in, and to just to keep it so that it looks nice, because you can see like a little bit of the caulker on the outside. So it looks way better than just having some wood up in the window. But the thing is that we actually have our wood is stored on the other side of the window in the garage. So you can actually, and it's tall enough that you can actually see it through the window. So we need to have a bonfire soon to use some of that up. But we got that done, which was really cool. So we can maybe put the like I said, to get the pieces in tomorrow. We were gonna do it once they got back, but it was actually raining. So we were lucky enough that we got it in earlier while it wasn't. So we do have a couple of other things that need to get done tomorrow, but the good news is that the Bears game actually got flexed to 4 o'clock tomorrow, so it's not Sunday night, but it will be Sunday afternoon. And so that means that we will be able to get a chance to do some stuff more in the morning. So I'm going to bed a little bit late tonight, but I feel like I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep anyway, because all that coffee, guys, when you have a venti coffee, you can do all things. You can get everything done. You can put a window in if you need to. So yeah, I had a ton of energy today, but the thing that kind of did stink was that, again, we were getting this stuff done and everything like that. My dad was like, well, I gotta go take Jack to go get his hair cut, and I was like, great. And then again, we kind of had to stall anyway because we didn't have the trim that we needed. So I think my dad also got a couple of bags of pea gravel, so we can hopefully also finish the back behind the garage area where we've been putting down the pea gravel for our little greenhouse area back there. So hopefully that will be done soon as well. And if it is, then again, we can kind of you know, finish that off, and we might need some more bags to kind of fill in, but so hopefully we can get that done with the bags that they got, or close to it. I know we'll probably still need a couple more fill-in bags, but we were really close to being done, and in the last handful of weeks we hadn't been getting any at Menards, so we thought we were going to be able to finish like probably would have been a month ago, but we haven't, because we haven't been buying any for, again, a couple of weeks, like probably close to 6 or something like that. I don't think we bought any pea gravel. So yeah, but got all our grocery shopping done. You know, pretty much got everything done just about that we needed to for today, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And I was trying to think too, I feel like I got to a couple of other things as well while my dad was actually gone with Jack. So anyways, guys, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. Maybe I'll share with you guys even too the window and how it looks. It looks nice right now. The garage though, it needs to be power washed, and we've been really debating on getting a pressure washer, you know, one of those things. I guess it's called either thing, I think. I don't know, guys. I'm actually kind of tired. Even though I've had coffee to keep me going, I'm still tired. But we were gonna get just like a cheap electric one, so that we can just do some areas that need to be power washed, because like the garage, we're going to replace the siding on the garage. It clearly needs to go. It's like weird pressboard old stuff that needs to be taken off anyway, but we want to get that actually, because some of it I think it will look a little bit nicer until we can get that done, if it was power washed. And then too, some of the house needs a little power washing as well. So I think that's, you know, we saw an electric one that they have at Menards that I read was actually still pretty highly rated for the price and for the brand, and for it being an electric one, because I know normally electric ones aren't as good, but it was still, again, a couple websites I was looking up, this one was rated pretty high, and for a decent price too. It wasn't super expensive, like hundreds of dollars, which some of them can go up to. I think it was only like 150. So it would be something really nice that we could have, that we can use, you know, for all things. I mean, that'd be just something really amazing to have, you know, for cleaning stuff too, because the birds have been pooping on our deck, or not our deck, on our fence, and we need to kind of get some of that cleaned off too. Would be really nice to have a pressure washer, you know, power washer, whatever you call it. I don't know why it keeps sounding weird when I'm saying it that way, but that would be something nice if we had that we could use to clean. And then also our deck too, because our deck could probably use some power washing in some areas. And again, like I said, the exterior of the house and the siding and the brick and the garage siding and you know, handful of things can always be washed. You know, what's it called, the sidewalks too, we can do that with the pressure washer, because our sidewalks actually, like, clearly they need a good scrubbing. I was noticing that too, like a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what would be really nice if we had a pressure washer, say that, power/pressure washer, you know, that we can use that on the sidewalk. So anyways, guys, yeah. Clearly super talkative because I had so much coffee today, and my stomach was also bothering me, so I didn't eat that much today either, and I wonder if it was actually from the dairy from that coffee. So yeah, but I'm gonna take a shower, get to bed. I feel like groceries too this week, we were well under budget, which was also really cool. So yeah, anyways, I'll share with you guys what we can get done tomorrow. I think we might watch the game actually outside on the back porch, which would be kind of fun and cool, especially since it'll be later in the afternoon. But we'll see how also the weather and all that winds up turning out. So anyways, guys, I will see you all on tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.